Defying a newly issued order by the Russian Defense Ministry, Yevgeny Prigozhin, the founder of the Wagner Group, has declared his intentions to increase the ranks of his mercenary organization by taking in other defectors. This move could lead to a military coup, according to some analysts. Defense Minister Sergei Shoigu recently signed a decree obliging all volunteer soldiers to sign a contract with the ministry before July 1. Many see this as an attempt to tighten control over the military. Prigozhin stands firm in his opposition to Shoigu's order. Having spent months revealing secrets about Russian infighting and, more recently, being accused of routinely kidnapping and torturing regular Russian troops, Prigozhin has become more aggressive towards the Russian military leadership. Wagner, according to Prigozhin, is not a group like everyone else. The mercenary boss claimed that it is out of envy that Shoigu doesn't like someone to perform better than him. However, Wagner has shown better performance on the ground than regular Russian troops, according to Prigozhin. The mercenary group now receives unsupervised volunteers, who no longer want to recognize the Ministry of Defense. Shoigu and Valery Gerasimov had issued a decree prohibiting the recruitment of convicts in the country's prisons. Volunteer teams have reached out to us, Prigozhin said. In our ranks, we add them as individual strike groups, and they are also integrated into our full command and control setup. So we provide them with artillery, aviation and intelligence, or whatever else they may need to succeed, according to his press office. Taking things to a dangerous level, Wagner's boss is stirring up a dispute with Russian warlords. In the midst of cases of intentional physical destruction, the story goes beyond mere interference. According to the claims, high-ranking officers allegedly kept Wagner in the dark about an impending U.S. airstrike in Syria in 2018, which ultimately led to the deaths of several of the group's mercenaries. In addition to this, in more recent events, the Ministry of Defense reportedly attempted to dismantle Wagner's team at Bakhmut, decreasing the supply of ammunition. Prigozhin allegedly confronted Shoigu about the 2018 event in the Kremlin. On February 8, near Deir ez-Zor, I approached him and asked him to discuss the incident, Prigozhin said, but he turned around and replied in a threatening tone. Do you consider yourself a hero? Well, I tell you, you only played the part. In every country in the world, Wagner has emerged victorious, as announced by one of Russia's top military commanders. Adorned with stunning epaulets, the tall generals seemed envious of Wagner's success. This emotion of envy may have been the source of his enmity. It seems the conflict between Prigozhin and Shoigu has reached a new stage, coinciding with reports that typical Russians are more intrigued by the mercenary leader than by the current president, Vladimir Putin. According to a Verstka report on Tuesday, searches by Russian internet users in May revealed twice as much attention paid to Prigozhin as to head of state Vladimir Putin. However, we are left with the question. If Wagner does not receive the attention of the Minister of Defense, Sergei Shoigu, how is it possible that he talks about him providing artillery, aviation, and intelligence to his mercenaries? So where does he get it?